This is a really good question. You can use anything as evidence. That's anything from a photo or photos, videos, emails. That's another thing. Emails are really big because when dealing with a narcissist, you want to make sure all communications go through email or text. No phone calls, nothing like that, because narcissists are huge on saying that they didn't say something, especially if it makes them look bad. So definitely make sure all communication goes through email or text. And so that's one of the things I used was email. And this was like back in October-ish. It doesn't have to be anything recent as long as it can paint the character of the narcissist. You can use it. And as long as it hasn't been put into or used as evidence prior or earlier in your case, you can use it. So the ex-narc and I were discussing something about our children a few months ago by email, and I had stated that I would appreciate if he could stick with just having one woman around our children because, you know, the revolving door of women, it's really not healthy for them. And he responded back, "Oh, sounds like you're jealous." So basically that was an admission from him, agreeing that yes, he does have a revolving door of women around our children, which he did. I also had a domestic violence report from years ago, actually. And that was where a doctor, actually it was a counselor. So that's a third party that was able to notate that he's very manipulative. He uses, I can't remember the exact term, but basically foul language and tries to intimidate the spouse, which was me at the time. So that definitely helped. And I mean, anything you can get your hands on that could paint the picture of how this other person is huge. One thing you don't want to do is go in saying that, you know, you're dealing with a narcissist. Courts, judges, they hate hearing the word. It's being used and thrown around so much by people these days. You know, everyone's a narcissist. So if you use that term, it could probably, you know, shoot your credibility down pretty fast in their eyes. So don't go in diagnosing someone if they haven't been diagnosed, but you know what you've been through, and if you can, you know, use things to paint that picture for the judge, then by all means use that. All right, thank you for the question.